Good day. This is Oliver from the Jewelsmith. I hope you're having a blessed week. Today on the Jewelsmith Designs, we'll be making a heavy men's ring. A couple of the functions we'll be using are extrude, 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 and also arc to point. Well, if you are so fervently inclined, let us go henceforth. We are going to start, like we always do, with a finger ring rail. And this time it's going to be 19.8, which is a men's, or a size 10. It doesn't have to be a men's, but it is a finger size 10. So we're going to put little guides on the sides here. 2.5 millimeter, let me put my O-snap on, 2.5 millimeter for the side here. Let's do 2 on the bottom. And then we're just going to mirror this 2.5 over to the other side. So now we're going to do an arc. We're going to do a 3-point here to here to here. And then we don't need these guidelines anymore. Get rid of those. We will need one here at the top. And I want to make it about 4 millimeters. That should be plenty of room for a men's signet ring. And then we'll do a little polyline for midpoint. And this is going to be, let's say, 6 on each side, so a 12 millimeter total. Okay, we're going to extend this curve. Arc to point. There's the arc, and then here's the point, and we'll do the other side. Arc to point. All right. And so we'll grab the finger rail, and then we'll bring that up a little bit in order to use that later. And if you tap the Alt key, you'll see the little cross or the little plus sign appear. And so now we'll just take these and hide them for now. And we can get rid of this guide line segment. All right, let's go into the perspective. The first thing we want to do is join this together. And then we're going to move this over 4 millimeters. All right, let's now go into the right view. And we're going to rotate this a little bit. So from this point, and we're just going to eyeball this. We're going to tilt it because that is going to be our taper. All right, we can get rid of this, and we're going to move this over. Actually, we're going to rotate it over. And now we're going to extrude this. So let's extrude. Up here, we need to know that it's not both sides, and then it is solid. But we're going to do it in direction. So we'll snap here, and then we'll ortho it out this way. And then now let's extrude it just beyond that point there. So it's just beyond. And we're going to use this as the trim tool to get rid of that. You see that taper? And now this is open. So all we need to do is CAP. And there you go. Now we have a solid men's ring. Now let's see our curves again. we're going to choose that rail. Let's hide that. And then choose our finger rail. And we're going to, let's change the color there so that it's easy to see. Now this time we're just going to extrude straight. So extrude, but we're going to change this to both sides. We've done this before, so now let's boolean difference. You can also do it over here, but we've got it in the pop-up. So subtract from, subtract with, enter. There we go. Now this is a nice solid ring. It's going to be heavy, too heavy probably. So what we need to do is shell out the inside so that it's not uncomfortable. So let's unhide this curve. We'll select it and we'll do the same process. We need to rotate this, F2, from here to here, and then we'll just eyeball this. We could measure it, but there's really no need. Then we'll get rid of this, and then we'll just move this over. Take the O-snaps off so it's easier. You can also press Shift to temporarily disengage the O-snaps, but we'll move that over. And then, of course, F5, F4 to mirror it over. And now we'll extrude it. And again, no to both sides, and we're going to do it in a direction. We'll snap it. Now I need those snaps. Now we'll snap it here, and then we'll ortho it out just beyond this area. So now we can select this as a trim tool and then trim it. All right. And of course, it is hollow. So what do we do? CAP, cap. And then we can boolean difference. From, with. Then let's get rid of this curve. And there you go. Now you've got a solid, heavy men's signet ring. You can do whatever you want to with that design. That's just the beginning. You can put stones, you can put beading, you can set stones on the through finger on the side. So that's just the blank for your design. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like, click the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when my new episode comes. Until then, may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus.